Hello, hi everyone. My name is Ajalea Watch, or you can call me Leia. I do prefer that. I'm deciding to just record my introduction video today instead of typing it out. And I'm gonna just go into just explaining a little bit about myself. Um, I am a third year psychology student here at Sac State. I work at a nonprofit called Project Optimism, and I am a youth mentor, mentoring and behavior, social emotional skills, and mental health work. I am also a part of a club here called Sac State Dream. It is a Bible Christian based group on campus that I just adore so much. I love being a part of this group and um, making an impact in the way that I can, whether it's in my career or my faith. Um, um, Kind of just what interests me to take this class is definitely my faith, but also just wanting to expand my knowledge of the Bible. Definitely finding new ways to deep dive and understand the Bible, the historical context, the people in the Bible, and definitely just seeing, maximizing like this book, these collections of books and maximizing as much knowledge that I can get out of it. It's something that I'm going to be studying for the rest of my life. And having a class of other young individuals like myself that want to study and learn more is just inspiring to me. And it's something that I was just immediately interested in when I noticed that that was an option, of course, that I could take. Um, a little of my knowledge prior to the taking the class. Like I said, I'm a part of a club here, and something that we value a lot as a club, as a church, and just in general is our personal times with God, but our personal times in the Bible and reading the Bible. And so I definitely take my time every day to read my Bible, whether it's seeking the truth or learning as much as I can, but there's times where I do deep dive into the Old Testament, and I definitely noticed that the Old Testament being this collection of different stories, multiple authors, it's no cohesion really in it. It takes a lot more of a lot of dissecting, a lot of understanding the historical context, and I definitely can admit that I need a guiding hand a lot of times, just understanding it. And I definitely just want to gain as much knowledge I can from this text, and um, just also just understanding and connecting with the people that were alive at this time and that these stories are about. One of my favorite books in the Bible is Ruth, and I take my time to read a commentary book on Ruth, and just feeling very connected to her. But not only just her, but Naomi as well in the story, which is another person mentioned in the book of Ruth. And just their interdependency on each other, and also just um, like the way they examples of different type of emotions and faith and lack thereof. And I think that it's a lot that you can learn and relate to the people in the Bible, and just seeing what they've gone through and how they felt, and just knowing that they're people and humans too. Like you can relate to them. You can feel what they felt, and you can imitate them as well if they had these great characteristics about themselves that are admirable, and something they can imitate. For example, Nehemiah, like he was such an amazing leader. So I just definitely love that about the Old Testament, and just want to gain as much knowledge as I can, and also just be able to deep dive on my personal times of what I learned in class, and be able to learn more. Um, and I think the last question, I can answer that by saying what I find most surprising about the Hebrew Bible, definitely is that there are people. I think before I started actually reading the Bible, right, I thought these people were like all like superhuman people. I thought that because they were in the Bible, that they had to be beyond me and you, beyond flesh and blood, right? And that's not the case. Like, there are people like you and I, and they literally bled, cried, it's just a different time, a different environment, and that's all that's changed. But there's so many things that I can relate to, and it definitely blew my mind. And I was just like, wow, I can relate to these people. Like I can learn from these people, and that's what I love so much about the Old Testament. But also just like we mentioned in class our first day, that the Bible is more like a library than it is a book. It's not a book. Um, Especially the Old Testament, and um, the fact that there's so many different authors and so many different stories, and we're able to have this accessible to us, um, which is so different from the time that they lived, not being able to have that. I think it's just